Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which we are going to talk about a very important topic in C, strings in C. Strings in C are basically a way for you to explain or type things. It is comprised of a set of characters that can also contain spaces, special characters, and numbers. Now, in C, string is represented between double quotation, like these two double quotations, as you can see in this image. This is a string, or this is simply anything that you write between these two double quotations will be considered as a string. Printf function, the function that we already used twice, will print the string passed to it as it is. It's called string literal. Now, escape operators may be used inside the string, like the backslash, as you can see in here, with a letter following the backslash. This operator may insert tab, new line, or quotes. As you can see, if you use this one, it means that at this sign, please add a new line. If you use this one, means add a horizontal tab after this location. If we use this /v, means that we need to add a vertical tab inside our string. If we need to show the single quotation or double quotation inside our string once we print it, we can use the slash single quotation or slash double quotation or double quote. Now, things might be more clear when we execute them. So let's try this out. Let's include, as usual, the stdio.h library and write the main function the same way we mentioned before. Press enter here and press enter here and write your code here. So print f. Here, between the double quotation, we will add our string. This is our string. Now, if you want to print a string and add a new line, this is the second line. Now, without adding the /n, this text will be printed like this. Okay, let's add the semicolon. As you can see, this is out string, and this is the second line. Now, they were printed on the same line. If we want to add a new line, at the end of the first line, you can add /n and run again. Now, as you can see, this is the first text and this is the second text, and we added a new line here. Now, let's say that we want to print the single quote or double quote. If you added the single quote here and try to run the code, as you can see, it can directly be printed. Now, in some compilers, this will not print directly. It will cause an error, so you need to add a slash and then run the code. As you can see, it is printed as well. Now, what if you want to add the double quote? You can add the double quote here, but if you try to run the code, it will show you an error, as you can see. Now, this error is caused because we know that the string is something we wrote between two double quotation. And since we added a quotation here, it is considering that the string that we want to print is this string, and it's not recognizing this part of the string because it's not included in the first double quotation area. So to make sure that this won't cause a problem, we can simply add a slash. Now when we run the code, it will print the double quotation or the double quote. Now the single quote is printed, the double quote is also printed. If you want to add a space, a tab space between these two words, we can simply add /t and then run. As you can see, /t added a horizontal space between these two words. Now this space can be either 4 or 8 depending on the compiler. Now, we also mentioned the vertical spacing. If you want to add the vertical spacing, here we add the horizontal spacing. Simply add /v, and it will add a vertical space between this part of the text and this part. Now click run, and you will see that this is printed on the first line, and the second line is printed here. So it added one vertical space between these two lines. These things that we wrote here, 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 and here, and here are called escape characters. Now, escape characters are written using the backslash, not the forward slash. As you can see, the comment, the single line comment is written using the forward slash, but the escape character are written using the backslash, so it can be /t, /v, /single quote, /double quote, /n. These are the ones that we introduced in this lesson. /t will add a horizontal spacing. /v will add vertical spacing, as we saw here. /single quote will add the single quote or will print it on the text. /double quote will print the double quote on our text. /n will add a new line, as we saw here. We added /n here and it inserted a new line, so these texts are not like printed on the same line. And this is how you deal with string. Now, to print string, we already mentioned that you can use the printf function, and this is a good piece of information that we need to mention here. Printf function takes two, as you can see, parentheses, and inside the two parentheses you must print two double quotations, and end it with a semicolon. This is the syntax for printf. Now, printf function is a function defined inside this file. It's called standard input output.hex or header file. And we'll talk about header files in more details in the coming sections. But what you need to understand is that without including this header file, our main function won't recognize the printf function that is used to print text. And print here means printing. F here means format. Now, this is the string literal. So print format will print the text or the string as it is, as we saw here in the output window. That's it. Thanks for watching this lesson. If you have any questions, please ask in the Q&A board. This is Ashraf from Educational Engineering Team.